Hi everyone, this is Julie. I'm excited to share with you an art journal that I recently finished playing a game I call Pick and Mix Art with Julie in a cute little vintage book. I prefer a smaller format with few pages so that if it gets too thick, the journal doesn't get overly bulky when it's done. The game works by selecting random prompts from a box and simply doing what it says. I start each page not knowing what it's going to look like when it's finished. This isn't anything new. I learned about it back in 2016 and tucked it away until I found it during a major cleanup. It only had about 20 prompts in the box, but now there must be over 100. If I think of something, I write it down and I toss it in the box. I can't control the prompts, but what I can do is nudge things in the right direction, like how thin and thick I draw the lines, shapes like circles and squares, color choices, where I place the elements on the page, and light and dark values. Sometimes it works out, and sometimes I don't like it at all. There is no right or wrong, and that's okay. Here I can explore, make new discoveries, and most of all, I have fun, with no pressures and no worries. It's like one big experiment, or what's often called, what happens if I do this? There are times when I really want to do art, but I'm too tired. I have no idea what I want to do, and that blank page is staring out at me. This game is also a great stepping stone for inspiration. By selecting random prompts, I do things I would never think of doing. This takes me out of my comfort zone and forces me to not control my art so much. I am a perfectionist at heart, and this game really helps me loosen up. By not controlling the process, I detach from the final outcome, which allows me to look at my art more objectively. A lot of artists talk about wanting to loosen up their style, and this has really been the key in doing that for me. When you've got something in mind that you want to do and you do have a vision, that is not what this is about. It's about exploring, finding out what you like and what you don't like, creating marks that are unique to you and only you. Happy moments, sad moments, especially when it tells you to cover your whole page with black gesso, exclamation point. I discovered that I really like black gesso, which isn't something that I would normally do. And this is the perfect type of art to do and have a conversation. If you're wondering if I skip a prompt, well, I tried to, but my friends wouldn't let me. Haha. Doing this through live chats is a great way to connect with fellow artists, friends, and family. I don't know about you, but I can't seem to do art and talk at the same time. But this is the perfect type of art to do and have a conversation. Why? Because the prompts tell you what to do next. If one of us doesn't have the supplies, we skip to the next prompt. When do you stop? Whenever you feel like it. Most of these pages were done in 1 hour or at most 90 minutes. Generally, we'll run out of time and one of us has to run off and do an errand. But most of the time, we get in an hour and we share and we laugh and we giggle, and it's like, oh no, I don't want to do that next. And oh, but well, you've got to. Those are the rules. And it's when you do what you don't want to do is when you learn the most. So if I start my day with a quick pick and mix game, it can put me into a state of flow where the ideas just keep coming, and then I'll move on to other art projects. This process is very freeing, and I really hope you'll give it a try, or let me know in the comments below if you've tried this before. I'm looking at setting up some live sessions with a small gathering of artists. You don't have to be experienced, but you will need a variety of supplies. The more the better. Would you be interested in doing this? You can also send me a quick message from my website contact form in the comments below. Thank you for watching.